Welcome to Aura. Thank you for being here. Let's talk about overthinking, also known as analysis paralysis. Your mindset and your personal power are so essential. So here's how to make clear decisions, level up, and amplify your aura. The more overthinking you do, the less your presence is felt. The less your presence, the more life passes you by. We live in the age of options. Swipe left, Google it, compare everything. But with that freedom comes the creeping cost, the inability to decide, move, or act. Welcome to analysis paralysis, the silent saboteur of progress, confidence, and magnetic energy. If you've ever felt stuck choosing between good and great, reworking the same idea for days, or waiting for the perfect moment to act, believe me, you're not alone. But here's the truth. Your power doesn't lie in finding the right answer. No. It actually lies in trusting yourself to choose. And in doing so, you reignite your inner fire. So it's time to shift from confusion to clarity. And in doing so, you'll amplify your aura. That's why we have the clarity method in Aura Academy. If you want to check that out at auracurated.com/academy. So what exactly is analysis paralysis? It's the psychological state where overthinking prevents decision making. Your brain spins, doubts multiply, and action dies. It's driven by fear of failure or missing out, perfectionism masked as preparation, an overload of information and voices. You know, those voices in your head constantly on repeat. Lack of trust in self. It feels like research, but honestly, it's often just resistance. Let's be real. And what's worse, that mental fog dims your presence. People feel uncertainty, and that static energy affects how you walk into a room. So you walk in feeling unstable, uncertain, and it's like you have static all around you. And that becomes what commands the attention. So it makes it difficult to really connect with others. And in short, it dulls your aura. That's the opposite of what we're seeking to do. So let's talk a little bit about aura. Some people are very familiar with it. But think of your aura as your energetic fingerprint. It's a really good way to see it. It makes it more tangible. The invisible vibe you give off. It's a combination of presence, energy, just like the way that you feel to others. You don't need to fake the confidence to be magnetic. If you have a strong aura, it will radiate and it will naturally attract. So when you're aligned, body, mind, and energy, that begins to allow you to reclaim your decision-making power. So it's like, first, line it up, right? I mean, try to see this visually. When everything is aligned, it makes it easier to step in. And that's what you're doing. You're reclaiming your decision-making power by aligning your body, your mind, and your frequency. So here's the breakthrough formula. 6 steps to shift from stuck to sovereign. 1, cut the noise. Create the signal. More data is not more clarity. It's often more of a delay. So don't overload your system with data. You're doing research, you're looking into things. That's good. That's healthy, as long as it's balanced. We're trying to avoid overthinking here. So that's why more data doesn't necessarily mean more clarity. Limit the inputs. Set a decision deadline. That way, there's an end point. Use the 80% rule. If you're 80% sure, then just go ahead and act. Perfect certainty is a myth. I mean, there's no way to know 100% what the outcome is going to be. So take action. 2, choose action over perfection. Inaction builds anxiety. Action builds self-trust. So the longer you're drawing this out, you're only increasing your anxiety. Break it down into one next move. Just take the next step. That's it. Use the 5-second rule. Decide and commit before the doubt can even creep in. Don't wait to be fearless. That might never happen. Just go ahead and face the fear. Act. Your confidence will follow because once you face your fear, you'll feel so proud of yourself that you did. 3. Build self-trust in micro moments. You're constructing an entire self-concept here. And confidence isn't inherited or anything like that. It's actually earned through consistent self-loyalty. So don't just expect yourself to show up with confidence. It's not like it was a gift that was handed over to you. It's not free. It takes effort. Keep your own promises, even the small ones, even the tiny ones. Doesn't matter. Little things add up. End each week by listing one moment when you trusted yourself. Even if it was a little messy. Once again, we're letting go of perfectionism so that we can actually get things done. And remember that the results matter less than the decision to trust. So you trust yourself, you take action, you follow through. Fine. If it's messy, okay. Forgive yourself and keep going. 4. Cleanse and charge your energy field. Whether you call it grounding, centering, or clearing your field, it works. The name doesn't matter. Just breathe deeply and move your body. Walk barefoot, meditate, stand in the sunlight. Surround yourself with the people, the places, the spaces, all of the things that reflect your desired state, not your doubts. 5. Speak with your chest, your whole chest, your heart. You don't need to know everything. You just need to speak from where you stand. Hesitation in speech signals doubt. Speak slowly, own your message, and let silence do the rest. Your voice, steady and grounded, becomes part of your aura. So try not to trip over your words. Try not to fill the silent space with clutter. It's not necessary. Even if you feel the discomfort at first, that's okay. Embrace the discomfort. 6. Anchor your higher self. Visualize the version of you who already has clarity, who already has ease, who already has radiance. And then ask, what would that version of me do right now? She has clarity. She has ease. She has radiance. What would that version of me do right now? Use a scent, a playlist, or an object as a ritual trigger to re-enter that energy when needed. So you can add details to that persona because that persona already exists. It's just the highest version of you. There is the lowest version of you, and you can imagine that. Imagine if you were destitute. Imagine if you were needy. Imagine if you didn't have your necessities for life. Imagine if you were in just a very dark and grim place. And then imagine the highest version of yourself. What does that version look like on the opposite end of the spectrum? Embody first, and then the results follow. Here's a final thought. Your clarity, that's your charisma. Your aura, it's actually something that you reveal once you clear out the clutter, doubt, and delay. So picture it like a rainy day. There's clouds, there's rain, and it's pretty gray. It's overcast. You know the sun is back there. The clouds don't make the sun not exist anymore. They just create a layer that you can't see through at the moment. So you reveal your aura, or the sun, as you could see it in that way, once you clear the clutter, the doubt, and the delay. So you're cleansing and purging and letting go. And the real you was in there the whole time. So less pause, decide more, move forward, and watch how everything from your energy to your opportunities begin to align with you. If you're ready to amplify your aura, you can start today by choosing one area where you've been stuck and just move. You don't need the perfect plan. You need a powerful beginning. You got this. And if you need guidance in taking these next steps, you're more than welcome to join us at Aura Academy. Visit auracurated.com/academy and check out the courses, the various methods they apply to all aspects of life. They're going to help you to gain clarity, and they're going to help you to level up and become the highest version of you. Amplify your aura and stay inspired.